So,
So,
man, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I can't complain, sir. Many blessings.
Oh, likewise, man.
Wanted to get it all started with. How did you get involved with coaching and mentoring athletes?
Uh, I got involved with this, and what were we at? 2021, 2020, 2020, 2008, I believe, is when I kind of took the leap of faith, man. And I've been rolling actually ever since. Oh, snap, my bad.
You're fine.
I got into it. Because he's always a major all my life, man. So, kind of the injuries that I battled.
Yes, sir.
Coming up, man, that's what got me really focused on. Because football is my dream, and a lot of injuries that I had to take on, what got me into like just really focusing on how the body moves, how the body mechanics,
Yes, sir.
and stuff like that. And personal trained a little bit coming out of college at University of Houston. Walked on there at U of H actually, and never got to really play because I was always injured. Played reckless, played safety. But I just kind of started training afterwards, and kind of started figuring out like just putting things together, just really putting kind of things together as far as like learning how each position and how each player is supposed to move at their position. And now I kind of just ran with it though. Now I can look at a person, an athlete on the field, and I can tell you exactly what he did wrong, what he needs to do, what he needs to improve on in a second. I don't have to watch like tons of reps or somebody on it's crazy how this type of eye that I have on this type of work. Yeah, that has been for a while now. And I'm thankful, and and being able to work with the top athletes, those guys really look up to me and depend on me on my expertise, my opinion on things. I watch film with these guys. What do I see? And if you watch football a lot, it's all about movement. You know what I mean? Like somebody moving better than the other person. Too much speed and quickness. It's too much about size and power. It's not a power game anymore. It's a quick game. It's about moving efficiency. Technique that's the number. I always preach about moving efficiency and technique because the stopwatches don't determine who's a great athlete. A lot of times it's the technique and how well they move and they're efficient in their position.
Yes, sir. So transition from each athlete, how do you relate to all of them, man? In their own,
as far as like
in their own personal way.
Like what do you mean like
on a relationship level? How do you relate to all those guys, man?
Man, that's the easy part with me, man. I don't know, man. Like I'm just a high energy person as it is.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, man. I don't know how. I figure like if just some people like sometimes you hear trainers like, man, me and that athlete or me and that we didn't really connect. I don't know how. I just don't see how anybody's not supposed to connect with with the person they're training. It's just easy to me. Like I don't know, just my personality. I don't know what it is, but I'm also about that work though.
Yes,
I think I'm a no bullshit assessment type person. So it don't matter who it is. They know what they're getting, and it's not about being friends.
Sir.
Which I am really good friends with them, but the work comes first, and I got to make sure that I can get these guys. These guys are gonna be the best at their position and the best on the field. So that's why I work with so many of the top guys. At every position, D lineman. I don't have quarterbacks yet. I might have one day, but defensive backs, safeties, receivers, running backs, tight ends. I train just about every position in the NFL.
You're killing it with OBJ, man. Killing it.
Yeah, that's my dog, man. That's my dog, man. It's cool, man. He's one of the hardest working dudes I've ever met. Very genuine. I was down there for a month working with him. And just the hospitality he showed. He's misunderstood a lot by people. He's really good-hearted. I think a lot of people get the passion he has for the game mixed with cockiness. That's not it. He's just an extremely passionate person. It's no different than Tom Brady.
Yes,
Tom
sir.
Brady, very gifted, but very hard work. Hard work. I don't think that type of stuff. I don't think people see that part of Odell. The work that he puts in at his craft. The dude loves football. Loves just giving back to the kids, and he's a great dude. One of the greatest dudes. It's crazy because people get the perception of Odell, but unless you meet him and you're living with them really get to know him in person, and very, very genuine, kind-hearted guy. And
Yes,
we talk all the time. I send him a lot of work releases and stuff.
Yes, sir.
A lot of stuff that I work on, I go to the field, work on it by myself, and I'll send it to him so he can use in the game. So, great dude.
I hope he bounces back from his injury from last year. And
he's 110. He's 110%. He's just waiting. This is waiting on right now. He's 110%. Yeah, they don't need him right now. He gonna last. Yeah, he's 110%. I can tell you that. And when he plays, he's going.
They're gonna need him. His running mate from LSU got hurt.
Jarvis.
Yeah.
A lot of other guys were stepping up. Donovan Peoples-Jones stepped up. Rischad Higgins. They really sleep on him a lot, man. Higgins been balling.
Yes, sir.
So got two good running backs up there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Baker needs to. He's going to do great things this year. But transitioning to another wide receiver, N'Keal Harry, would you say that the Patriots aren't utilizing him properly? He should be a red zone threat. He's a beast.
You said, do I think that the Patriots are red zoning him properly now?
Utilizing him properly.
Yeah, the thing about the Patriots, man, I really don't know what they want at receiver, man. It's kind of hard, It seems like nobody pans out at wide out there, but then when they go somewhere else, they blossom. When you play receiver in the NFL, you got to be able to play slot. You got to play outside. I think last year, the offense wasn't suited towards the kill. It's kind of how he ran it in Carolina with Cam. At the end of the day, he's there to play wide out. He got to make plays, whatnot. I think now with Mac Jones, quarterback, man, it's going to be just because the way he distributed the ball to everybody.
Yes, sir.
I think it's going to be a lot better opportunity for him to get more one-on-one coverages. But that's just hard to Belichick, man. I be trying to. I can't tell you how many times I watch this film and stuff. I'm like, man, I don't know what the hell Belichick doing. Like, I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't what Tom was there. Like, his first year, he struggled with the rookie. He struggled off some things, but after that, he came actually work with me and got better after that. He will for sure. He for sure will be not really worried about with him. He'll bounce back into his self and blossom. It's gonna take a little bit of chemistry with Mac and stuff like that, but he's doing a lot better. I mean, I think he had last game. Forgot what his receptions were. Did he play last game?
No,
he's coming off an injury. No, he's coming off his injury.
He's been on IR.
Yeah, shoulders. That was Coach Myers. So once he gets back from the injury, he'll be fine.
I think he's gonna blossom in year 3, man. I have high hopes for him, man. High hopes. And
he's a good player, man. Real good kid too.
Yes,
wants to be great. Just he used to being the guy, and we need to make him the guy over there. We drafted him first round, so he wants them first round targets.
Yes, sir. So, if you had to, if you could narrow it down to the top 5 athletes that you've trained, who would they be, man?
Well, the thing is, somebody asked me that question, man, and it's kind of hard to. It's actually really hard because a lot of them they all play different positions, but a lot of them are gifted. So they're fast, they're strong, they can jump high. If you want to think about analytical things, or so I can't compare Debo and Miko and Odell and Hop and Nikhil, and I mean that's just Emmanuel Sanders. But it's hard to. That's the 6 receivers that I work with, 7 receivers that I work with. So I mean I got more that I haven't even named yet. So it's kind of you can't. I don't see. I'm so used to seeing them, and there's no difference. The only thing that I can say who's the top freakish looking athletes I got, that'd be the only. But it's hard because they all got good hot traits. Like for instance, Miko's way faster than Odell, so I can't. But Odell got way more better traits than Miko as far as catch radius, spectacular catch. I mean, all sorts of stuff. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of hard to. But that's why I don't. I got 10 all pro corners I train as well. I can't. It's it's just
I understand, man.
Yeah, but because they all do really great at their job. They move well, good feet, good hips, good eyes, good technique, the whole nine. The only thing I can say, who my top freakish type athletes, I got Daniil Hunter. He's one of them. Daniil's 6'6", freakish build. I mean, that's about oh man, I got a tight end. My tight end, he's 6'5", 256, is yoked up, played for the Lions. Brock Wright. I got some freakish athletes, Nikhil's a freakish athlete. He's 6 build, just we're talking about a physical standpoint. But ability wise, it's hard. It's hard because I work with so many positions and I work with a lot of guys that play the position that are the best at the position, that they all do things differently but similar. What I mean by differently, they may run differently, but their routes are very similar. You know what I mean? Or they break out, they get out their breaks. So it's kind of hard. That's a real hard question.
Definitely. Have you been able to reach out to Tyreek Hill? That'd be
No, I trained Miko Hardeman. Tyreek works with his receiver coach is Coach Keith Williams. He's actually the receiver coach for the Baltimore Ravens. Coach Keith is awesome. I highly respect Coach Keith Williams. You talk about fundamentals and technique, man. If I can send every wide receiver that from high school that I work with to him, man, I would. College as well. Man, the dude's brilliant. Understands it to a T. But that's Tyreek Hill's trainer. So I don't know how that's going to go now that Coach Williams is a receiver coach for the Ravens. But that's who he works with.
He's going to give you a call, man.
Yeah. Tyreek, he's so he does everything well. He does everything well. He's been trained up by the best. Got good. Even the gifted dudes, got to work at their craft. So a lot of people think these guys don't. They do. They put a tone. You got to really tone into their craft, and they do.
Chisel the diamond, man. Chisel the diamond. That's what it's all about. So,
absolutely.
At the college level now, which athletes are you working with, man?
Oh man, jeez. Ooh, man. Every year I have, because I do this with during draft season, man. Every year I got guys. The cool thing about a lot of college guys I work with, a lot of them I've been working with since either middle school, elementary school, middle school, and high school. So I didn't work with so many NFL guys for so long that I know what it takes for those guys to get to the NFL or play at the highest level. So I start installing that into the guys kind of early, really early, especially in high school, so they can get scholarships to college. And then when we get to college, just give us the playbook and we'll and they're ready to roll. You know, a lot of kids got to go from high school to college and learn how to adjust. I'll make sure my boys don't. So, like even last year, I had some of the guys to go get drafted. You know, the year before, I had I worked with Trey Sermon last year. I've worked with him for a long time. The list goes on, man. From CD, from Caleb Vaughn, Ed Oliver. It's just I can go all day about the guys I've been working with since high school to college. But my college guys now have we'll start with Texas A&M. I've been training Isaiah Spiller since he was 10 years old. He is the number one running back in college football. He is the best running back in college football. He's getting the top first round grade. If he don't go RB1, I don't know why he wouldn't go RB1. I got Damon Demas, wide receiver at Texas A&M, number one. True sophomore. Had his first game. Actually got to play in. Didn't play last year. Played last weekend. Had 2 catches, 100 yards. Keep an eye on Damon Demas, number one, Texas A&M. You think of Julio Jones? That's who remind me of. I've always said that. His traits are similar to Julio Jones. I got Traylon Smith, running back, Arkansas, stud. Been training him since junior high. He should be RB number 2 coming out the draft this year. He's like that. He's been grounded and pounded in every single game he's played in. Arkansas, I have been working with Hudson Card, quarterback, Texas. Since he was 10, just work on footwork and movement in the pocket. Work with Jordan Winnington, receiver, Texas. I work with Ray Thornton, linebacker at Texas. Work with Sterling Galvin, receiver at Texas Tech. Work with Eric Monroe, safety at Texas Tech. Work with Mason Dart, tight end at Texas Tech. Had his first touchdown. He's 6'8", 260. Freshman, true freshman. Next Travis Kelce. Work with Mike Woods at University of Oklahoma. Wide receiver. Should be one of the top wide receivers coming out this year in the draft. I work with Cody Jackson, wide receiver at Oklahoma. And jeez,
a long list.
I got Chase Griffin, quarterback at UCLA, and UCLA will be the number one. UCLA will be one of the top teams in the Pac-12 once Chase Griffin's the starter up there. Keep an eye on Chase Griffin, quarterback, UCLA. Joseph Manjack at USC. He started this year as a freshman, wide receiver. All right, plays with no gloves. Will play every game with no gloves until he'll never use gloves. He don't drop anything. So that's just a few, man.
Killing it,
but
man.
I got kids everywhere, man. I got Vernon Broughton, defensive tackle over there at University of Texas as well. Defensive tackle, DN at UT. Keep an eye on him as well. So, yeah, I'm just trying to, pay it forward, man, and get these guys where they need to get.
Definitely. I'll end on this last question. What is your goals for the next 5 years for what you're doing with training?
I like to stay in management. Can I grow? Yeah, but but I won't. People ask me, do I need to get another? Do I plan to get another facility somewhere else in Austin and all that? Like when people come down here to train, they come down here to train with me. I can't be everywhere, so I will never leave. I'll stay here in Houston, and the goals are I don't have any 5-year goals. My 5-year goals were really to have my own facility, to be the best as I can be at my work, and be able to train the elite. And I actually did that. I got my facility in 2000. The facility was built 2014. 2010 to 2014. It took me 4 years to really get to get all that, and I was training, So I'm actually where I'm at. I'm exactly where I need to be at. So I just want to keep doing what I'm doing, keep pouring into these kids, these athletes and stuff, and I don't really have any. Just keep staying on. Just it's not even about staying on top, really, man. So
you're doing great things, man.
Yeah, I've been on every national. I mean, you think of football trainer, man. I think I've been on every national thing for sports and the NFL Network, all that. Man, that stuff's cool. I just want to keep getting my guys better, keep getting more knowledgeable at what these guys need to be able to perform the best on the field and be the best at their position. Keep getting receivers separation. getting open, keep getting defensive backs able to cover, move, keep getting D linemen and linebackers to be able to change direction, move quickly in tight areas, short space, keep up my running backs on foot speed, helping them with the reaction time, make sure it's still a minimal, make sure they're still twitchy, make sure they still got vision, and just kind of just stuff like that. So I just want to keep getting better as a trainer more so than like, do I want anything else? Like, so that's the main thing. Just keep helping my guys.
Definitely. So, Mr. Whitfield, this concludes our interview, sir. Hey, it's been a blessing to have you on with us.
Oh, likewise, man. Thank you.
Hey, keep killing it, man.
I appreciate it. Yes, sir. We'll do. Thank you. So, man, how you doing?